Hello everyone, Mr. Storkin here, and welcome to a special new walkthrough. Let's take a look at LEGO Batman 3. Now, we already taken a look at this game previously on the Xbox, but now it's time to move on to the PS4 for the complete LEGO Batman experience. As well, we are going to be taking a look at the entire, as much of the game as we can, not the entire, but we will finally take a look at complete DLC as well. So let's get to it. I know there's a new view trailer, but let's get started with the new game, because why not? Let's get to it and see what's really going on beyond Gotham. Yes, hello, Brainiac.
Show yourselves! Who summons the master of the Yellow Lantern?
I know fear is your wings thing, but love will conquer all.
Love will not stop the monster that is fear!
I love disappointing you, Sinestro.
Feel my unbound fury!
You're always so angry, Atrocitus. Saint Walker, help me!
My ring's power is the power of hope, but it can only really help the Green Lantern.
Oh, I love Hal. Is he coming?
We now have you outmatched. Tell us why you brought us here.
For stuff. That's why I'm here. Indigo 1, get this thing off me!
I understand and sympathize, Larfleeze, but we did not bring you out here.
Wait a minute. If none of us are responsible for bringing us out here, then who is?
That would be me. You sure Killer Croc went this way, Batman?
He broke into the city records office just back that way. And then he had lunch right here.
So yeah, this is like a direct sequel to LEGO Batman 2. You couldn't tell with a lot of the returning
We've got to
voice
find
actors.
out what he's up to. Let's go.
Yeah, I agree.
Batman, it's
Oh,
me,
hi, Batmite. How I hate
your
you.
number one fan of the whole
Yeah, I
universe.
know who you are,
I've
Batmite.
decided
You
to
are
tag along
really
and help
annoying.
you out.
But anyway, this is a direct sequel to LEGO Batman 2, and it's really great to see them try to do better. I know this was not well received by the fan community, which is such a shame. But yeah, they're going a bit out of the Batman area, which is really an odd choice to go with because they're going for like the lantern stuff, which is again really odd. But in that intro, we saw a lot of the characteristics of the lanterns. I thought it was kind of neat. It's definitely taken to a comical degree, but I do like what they were doing with that. I mean, it seemed like I was building it. That was a very odd camera angle change, but it looks like we are going to get Robin's suit, which is the hazard suit.
Time to clean this place up a little.
Yeah, I did not miss that suit at all. I thought it was one of the worst suits kind of out there, but okay. It does mean that you collect them, and I do think it's going to be like the other games where, especially in like LEGO Batman 2, where there was a moment where like if you changed characters or if you changed abilities, you lost like the progress. Like if you had the hazard suit, which like collected water last time, you wouldn't have the same chemicals, and it was interesting. I do acknowledge that we have to get up there, but again, I did not love this suit in LEGO Batman 1, but it is interesting that they brought it back. I'll give credit where credit's due. They brought back the original, like one of the original suits. But yeah, I do like Robin. Robin was overpowered in Lego Batman 2, like insanely, because they required a lot with the acrobatic suit. But in this one, they finally fixed it, where he's actually Tim Drake. So yeah, that's fine by me. I mean, it's not horrible because at least it's not like they had Dick Grayson and Tim Drake as two separate characters. But anywho, little these. But it appears that we're hunting after Killer Croc, who because this came after Lego Marvel Superheroes, which was a really fun game. I replayed it a while back. Oh yeah, new suit there too. Okay, cool. But I don't know how I feel about them getting rid of the icons. Showing you what suit you need. But anywho, we're getting cell suit. The sensor suit, that's fine. I think it's back from the last one. Yeah, it's very similar to the previous one. I like the little animation there, but you can detect things, which is cool. But because it takes place, because it was made after Lego Marvel Superheroes, because I played back with the D23 stuff, there are big things in this game, which is pretty interesting, but it does like question the whole continuity of things. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Like, I don't normally know what I'm doing, but that's just because of life. Are we supposed to bring that? And now Jeremy can see. Oh, okay, I get it. I'm starting to get it. Like, we don't even need that, because we just need to activate both of those. Right? Right. To send the water through. See, I figured it out eventually.
Hey, you did it.
You sound surprised.
Yeah, I do like Troy Baker as Batman. I think he's like very underappreciated as a Batman voice actor. Like, for those who don't know what he voiced Batman in, it's this and Telltale series, and I think he did a great job. Let's destroy that, because why not? I do acknowledge we will have to very much go through the rest of this game. This game doesn't really require 100% to unlock everything compared to other Lego games, like especially Lego Batman 2, which made me 100% complete it to get all the vehicles and the characters, which was fun. As I fall to my not to my death.
Against that toxic slime, Robin.
Fine, but you're paying for my dry cleaning.
Yeah, you better play for his dry clean. But I thought you just had Alfred do it. But okay. So it's kind of interesting. We combine two suits here. Okay, we combine his hazard suit and his trash suit.
Damaged from the last time we fought the Joker.
There was a lot of senseless destruction that day.
Indeed so. I was just hoping we could kind of hit all of those, but okay. I do acknowledge that we will need a sensor suit for sure, because it's telling us we need it, but why won't you let me hit that? Let me hit it. Please, that was not mean to be as hard as it should have been, but okay. Oh, ooh, okay. I'm trying to figure out what it's wanting me to do, and it's not quite clear, but okay, we're supposed to build something. I'm glad that they referenced the previous game. Oh yeah, because there's the train that was destroyed with the Joker robot. Yeah, because if I remember correctly, the continuity gets really weird in the games. Like, they don't acknowledge, like Lego DC Superheroes does not acknowledge Lego Batman 2 or 3. Ow. This is very odd. Okay. I know that I have to get past there. The $1 million question is going to be how. I feel like there's something really dumb that I'm just missing. No, we still have to be Robin. Duh, I was being really stupid because the only way we can do things up there is if we're Robin. See, again, Robin's the overpowered one. Robin has and will be the overpowered one. Okay, we're gonna need the magnet suit, looks like. Or we'll get the magnet suit down the line. Yeah, I get the point of this now, is that we go up here to close that for Batman, for him to cross. Like so. See, I can figure things out. I'm worried about him immediately catching on fire. Oh, okay, they were actually really cool about that. Good to know. Like, in all honesty, that was really nice to know. But yeah, it's been a while, again, since I played this game, which I do like kind of replaying some Lego games. Especially ones I haven't really completed. I play a lot of the Lego games, in all honesty. Some of the ones I have not played, actually, they did re-release Lego Star Wars, the original.
Well,
I believe it was the Lego Batman 2.
Let's just get going.
Yeah, Batman's tired of your bullshit. Hey, Robin. I'm kidding. Well, we're gonna need the glide shoot or something to get across. Robin, I see trash, so get to your trash duty work. This also, I know it's not. I didn't watch the show, but my sister did, so I'm allowed to make these jokes. A little bit is Robin's suit reminds me a bit of Rocky from I don't know if anyone else remembers the show. It's called Paw Patrol. My sister watched it all the time. She used to have all the figures, and she got like all the Paw Patrol characters. Anywho, I know you don't care about that conversation, but you're wanting to see where I'm going with this joke. One of the characters named Rocky had a garbage truck. And I would constantly joke, like, why would they give one of the characters like a garbage truck? And my dad, for the longest time, was like, didn't give the character a garbage truck. What? It's a forklift. I was like, no, it's a garbage truck. Because it looked exactly like a garbage truck. Also, there was no need for that. Because Robin could have always walked over. And you know, also, I like how I didn't press circle and that just worked. Slow down. And now let's go on hop across because why not?
Those hatches look a little slippery.
Well, of course they do. Wow. Okay, I expected it to go a lot better than it did, but okay. They're playing a lot of the Tim Burton music, which has me really... Oh, how did he just glide? Okay, sorry. I did not know that. That actually explains a lot. So I don't think he'll get a gliding suit. If anything, he'll get like a sonar suit. I don't remember what suits are in this game. I know they gave like a lot of the characters new suits. Like, I know that like Joker and Luthor have their own suits, which I think is really cool. I know they gave Cyborg his own suits. Which is cool. I'm not falling down that way. I'm not falling for that again, because that would be very, very bad. But anywho, I figured that we have to destroy those, because that just makes sense. Like that. I don't know why I decided to undo that, but anywho, I like the little detail there with the cleaning. Again, I don't think this is a horrible Lego game. I think it's really good. Just compared to like some of the other ones, not so much. Actually, I do like Lego The Hobbit a bit more, but that's because I really kind of like the Hobbit book. Yeah, I'm that one guy who likes the Hobbit book. I love the Hobbit book. One of my favorite fantasy books of all time. It's definitely in my top 10, for sure. But anywho, let's go find Killer... Oh, there's Killer Croc! Got a mutation going on there. Even more so than the Arkham games, where they just like blew him up, where he's just like, oh, sudden this massive figure. But let's go see what's going on with Crocky in the river.
I'm wondering if maybe we should start going after the criminals who live in the good neighborhoods.
Robin, look, I know you're scared, but we have a job to do.
Hey, who said anything about being scared? That doesn't freak you out?
Bats and rats aren't so different.
You're not actually a bat.
You'll come to learn emotions are a weakness. Crime fighters can't afford to give in to them.
Look, just because I get scared doesn't mean I can't fight crime.
Looking for me.
I didn't really hear his voice that well, and I do apologize. We all of a sudden lost our suits. But we can change them there.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
I like how they did openly acknowledge that he was bigger.
Makes me feel so much better.
What was it? Like in Arkham Knight, they said like they were experimenting on him, so that's why he grew a bit more monstrous. Which I do like. I do like the idea of Killer Croc being a regular person who's kind of treated horribly. I know this feels like such an odd choice. Oh, Killer Croc.
That loser and bird brain again? You won't catch me.
I love the voice. Sorry, that is such the that is the voice I expected. I was like, they're either gonna go for like some like Louisiana drawl or something. And they totally did. Oh my goodness.
Robin, we need something to take him out. Let's look around.
Something to catch a giant crocodile? Oh, crikey.
Okay. Crikey, it's the Owens. I love Steve Irwin. What do you have? Oh, they're dressed up like crocodiles. I love that. Sorry, that is just so funny to me. I don't know why. It just is. Yes, I acknowledge that's there.
Come here, rodent.
Okay, we're gonna need the sewage stuff, good to know. Yeah, I think the best Croc boss fight, like in all honesty, was the one in oh, I can't remember the name of the game. It's Arkham Asylum. That had a really good killer Croc boss. Like in all honesty, it was a really good boss. Like it was really scary, really easy, but really scary. Okay, so I'm getting this puzzle now where we have to open these up and we'll get trapped. It makes sense. But I do love that they gave him the really thick Louisiana voice. It's the creme de la creme. Anywho, let's build, and build. There we go. And we got a cannon! Ooh, this can be fun, crikey. But again, they kind of went for like the Batman voice, which I really need to finish rewatching. Oh, okay, cutscene, just know. Really, a net didn't kill our Croc. Fine, whatever.
Well, at least I wasn't scared.
No, you were proud of yourself, which is also an emotion.
I learned so much in this job.
I got the sewer maps. That layman slobbin were here, and I didn't get to say hello. I thought we were on a tight schedule, Joker. Hey, I got us all out of Arkham Asylum. Can you blame a guy for wanting to enjoy the moment? Stop and smell the roses?
Something down here stinks.
Me not stink.
I think she was talking about the sewer, Grundy.
Interesting team up. We got Joker, Solomon, Grundy, Cheetah, and Firefly. That's actually kind of cool because Firefly deserves a lot more attention than he probably gets because he is a really cool Batman villain. Batman has some amazing villains that get some underrepresentation, but again, that's just my thought process on it. That was a neat level. It wasn't too great, but hey, it's Adam West. I miss Adam West. Adam West was a really nice person based on what I've heard and met about him. Behold all the characters in this game. There's a lot of DLC characters, which we'll take a look at after the game and everything. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting how we're going to take a look at this game. But yeah, let's continue the story.